heck is up, you guys? It's your boy Ace, aka Animated Heroes, here back with another action figure review. Today we're going to be taking a look at none other than, from what I've heard, the best Dragon Ball SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Goku, aka Let the Games Begin, aka my favorite fight in all of Dragon Ball history, man. Goku versus Perfect Cell was a masterpiece, man, and I absolutely loved it, especially with the music choreography that was done by the English editors. I really didn't like the Japanese music, but that's another story. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the figure, starting off with the sexy packaging. Now, the packaging is nothing new. It's the same thing we've been getting for years now. As you guys can see, we got the window where you can see the figure looking very nice in there, as well as some of the accessories on display. It does say Son Goku Super Saiyan, Let the Games Begin. You've got images along the side, Dragon Ball Z, Tamashii Nations Bandai, the Toei sticker at the bottom. Then, of course, on the back, you've got some poses you can get the figure off, really showing how good this thing articulates, as well as some of the accessories. And then at the bottom, you've got all the legal stuff that no one really cares about. Anyway, if you want to know where I got this, I did pick it up at Toys in the Box. Make sure to go check them out if you want to get your hands on this guy. Now, this is a figure I already know you guys have probably already watched a million reviews on, because this is one that has been highly anticipated. This is a lot of people's most anticipated figure of 2025, which is very understandable. It is a 3.0, 4.0, I don't even know at this point, Goku, but it doesn't matter. It's a very good looking Goku, man. The sculpt and detail on the head sculpt is phenomenal. We've got that serious looking Goku face. We've got the gi without any kanji on it, showcasing that he has no master at the time. It's just him doing his own martial arts thing. And that leaves me with a question for you guys. Do you like Goku when he has the kanji on his outfit, or do you like him without it? Most of the time, I think he has it on. I think he actually goes back to wearing it in Dragon Ball Super. I don't pay that much attention. But yeah, man, tell me in the comment section below whether you like him with or without it. Me, I'm kind of in the middle. I think it adds to the design, but sometimes it is cool without it. Now, either way, the sculpt and detail on this is awesome, man. It is a soft plastic, as you guys can see, so it's not going to hinder the articulation very much. I love how much they have improved on the sleeves. The muscle definition on this figure looks good, and there's also shading on the pants. I don't know how well it's picking up on camera, but there is some brighter oranges and then some darker oranges that almost come off like a maroon-ish color. So very good there. Sadly, they didn't add any of that on the torso. I really think if they had it all throughout the body, it would have made it even better, but it still looks really good, man. And then all the way down to the boots look very good. Now, I do have one issue with these. The feet are very loose on mine. I haven't seen anyone say that in their reviews, but then again, I think I've only watched one, and that was my boy 86's. But yeah, very good looking Goku, man. I'm really enjoying this figure. And then also they did the wristbands like purple, like the SDCC Goku from years and years ago that a lot of people wanted. So everything about this figure just looks really good, man. I have no complaints. This is $35 that just very well spent. Now, when it comes to the height on this guy, to the top of his hair, he's almost 7 inches. I think he is 7 inches tall. Now, to the top of his forehead, he's about 5 1/4. So his hair itself is about 1.5 inches long. So yeah, very tall hair, but I mean, this does make sense for Goku. Of course, we'll do some size comparisons a little bit later to see how he stacks with a few other Dragon Ball figures I have right next to me. Articulation wise on this guy, he does a lot of things very different than what we've seen from some older Dragon Ball figures. He looks up very freaking well, and that is because of this joint that I want to make sure I showcase. It is a double ball peg, but it's also a hinge double ball peg. I guess that's what you call that. I'm not entirely sure, but the peg for Goku's head is actually attached to the back of the neck, or the socket is attached to the back of the neck. And so that's going to help with that articulation a little bit when it comes to him looking up for those flying poses. So very interesting decision. I think this is something Revoltech tends to do from time to time, but as you can see, you still get all that extra mobility that you get from a double ball peg. So very good job, Tamashii. Arms go up and out all the way, man. T-poses do not pose a problem. Super, super dope. Arms can go back so he can sort of hit the Toji pose. Not all the way. If you try to push it too much, that's what happens. But that was my fault. That's not like a figure issue. I was really just kind of pushing it. Now, anyway, when it comes to bringing them forward, Kamehameha poses are not going to be a problem either. He does have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that work very well. Hands are on a ball peg and you can move those around just fine. Now, when it comes to this torso here, this is very interesting. It looks like it's one piece, but there is a soft plastic piece under here that has the belt and part of the shirt attached to it. So he can lean back about that much, lean forward all the freaking way. You will get some gapping, but I think Tamashii Nations probably saw a lot of people doing the modifications to their 2.0s to get more torso articulation. So I think that's why they did this. But yeah, as you can see, mobility wise at the torso, nothing is limited. So this is freaking good, man. Then you just have to kind of hide the gapping in there because they went a little crazy with it, but it worked. So I'm not going to complain. But then also you do got to line these joints up and everything as well to hide that gapping. Now it's kind of showing because I moved that joint over. You could probably pop it. Actually, let's see. Yeah, you can just pop it off actually. And then maybe rotate it back in place. I'm doing something I don't normally do. Yeah, you can just rotate it back in place, pop this back on, and then pop that back on, and then there you go. It's hidden. Okay, so that's interesting. I don't know if anyone else has done that in their review, but I just did. So like and subscribe because I did something for you guys. Anyway, he kicks all the way up, yo, all the way. He could do like kicking uppercuts, like some MK type stuff, down square, if you know what I'm talking about. You love to see it. As far as kicking back, no problems, no problems. Kicking all the way out because of the fact that the crotch is a soft piece. And I'm going crazy with this articulation. That's why things are popping off. It's not the figure. But yeah, he can do the splits all the way. He does have a thigh swivel. Very good. Single jointed knee, double jointed range. I don't know if I like this design just yet. I think they did it the best with the Ultimate Gohan from the Dragon Ball Super movie, superhero, but it's still good. So I'm not going to complain too much. Anyway, he does have some kind of joint right here, like a hinge joint at the foot. So that's going to help with more mobility. Foot goes down about that much, up about that much. Really good ankle rocker, really good toe hinge. Now the feet actually are very freaking loose on mine. It's more than I am comfortable with. It's giving the SH Figuarts Future Trunks issue from the very first release where sometimes he was hard to stand because of the fact the feet would just make him lean forward. I feel like I'm going to be dealing with that with this figure. Hopefully it's just my copy. You guys can tell me in the comment section below. Now I spent too much time on articulation, so let's go ahead and run through his accessories real quick. Now, not a whole lot of accessories to discuss, so this is something that I'm going to run through fairly quickly, even though there's one more thing I think that they should have included. Now, first off, he comes right out of the packaging with his neutral head sculpt, more on the angrier side, and a pair of fist hands. He does come with 3 extra face plates as well, a teeth gritted kind of looking to the side face. We get this signature smirk that definitely looks better than what we got with the old version, but still not quite as good as some third-party stuff, but I'm not going to bring them up anymore in this review. I don't want people to start tweaking because this does look good. And then he does come with this really good angry, yelling, powering up Kamehameha face. I really dig this a whole lot. Love the line work and everything. It's so clean. Then he does come with this windswept hair for when he is charging in, attacking. I love windswept hairs, man. I'm so glad that they're including this stuff. Now, he does also come with a pair of instant transmission hands, a pair of martial arts hands, a pair of Kamehameha hands, and then he comes with a pair of blasting hands. The only other accessory I think that they should have thrown in is some type of Kamehameha effect, simply because one of the key moments of this battle was when he did the instant transmission Kamehameha against Cell. If they would have thrown that in, this would be a perfect release in terms of accessories for me. But no matter what, it's $35, so I still got to give it a 9 out of 10 for accessories. And now for some size comparisons. Here he is standing next to a modified SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Daima adult Goku. I just wanted to turn it into like an early Dragon Ball Z-ish or even like a video game look for Goku. And as you can see, this one does have the kanji on it. I really do like this look. The head is from the Kami 1 biker or baseball player Goku, whatever it was called. But we've also got him standing next to an SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Daima Adult Vegeta. And then we have him standing next to the SH Figuarts Proud Namekian Warrior Piccolo. Next up, here he is standing next to the Super Saiyan, I don't know what you call this, the 4 Super Saiyans. I kind of messed it up with Vegeta, but we've got him standing next to his son, the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Team Gohan, which is still my favorite look for my favorite character. We've got him standing next to an SH Figuarts. It was supposed to be Super Saiyan Vegeta, but I modified it and made him into a Super Saiyan 3 because I really like this demoniacal fit Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. I like this better than the Daima version, so sorry guys. And then we've also got him standing next to the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Trunks. So Vegeta, I know, messed it up, but at least you kind of get a look at how they scale together. And last but not least, for some extras, here he is standing next to a Metacom toy or Mafex comic book Daredevil, a Mezco Toys event exclusive Red Hood, and then we've also got him standing next to a I don't know the name of this third-party company, but we have him standing next to a 1/12 scale Ultimate Spider-Man. Now, if you're wondering if you should get your hands on this figure, I think the answer to that question is quite obvious. We're entering another era of SH Figuarts Dragon Ball collecting, and this is the new thing. Tamashii Nations is constantly upping, changing, and just redoing a lot of their designs to improve these figures. And this is one of those releases where I feel like they hit the nail on the head perfectly. I don't have anything to complain about when it comes to this release. My only small gripe was the fact that the feet were a little bit more loose than I want them to be, but other than that, I don't have anything else to complain about. A Kamehameha effect would have been great, but I don't think we've ever gotten a Kamehameha effect with a $30 Goku, Vegeta, or any figure release for that matter, so that's not something that I'm going to complain about. This figure does everything that it's supposed to perfectly. He looks great, he's going to fit in your collection great, and now I'm just really looking forward to seeing what they're going to do next. We've got a couple more Gokus on the way. They just announced another manga or early manga design Goku that no one was expecting, and I'm definitely going to be getting my hands on that. Like, I got to. So yeah, I don't know. This is the year of Goku, 2025 and 2026. So yeah, man, loving what Tamashii Nations is doing. Guys, go get your hands on this. I think it's pretty easy to get your hands on right now. I don't think he's sold out everywhere. I don't keep track after I get my pre-orders in. So don't waste time. Don't miss out. This is a release I promise you will not regret getting your hands on. Now, overall, I hope that you guys enjoyed this review. If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That always helps me out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you're notified whenever I upload new content. And last but not least, follow me on everything you see listed in the description below to keep up with my activity outside of YouTube. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe wherever you are, and bye.